How long have you lived in this community?
I grew up in this community. I've lived here all my life. Yeah.
What was your childhood like?
My childhood, my parents and my extended family, we all lived in the bush and out in the land. And that's where I grew up till I was 6 years old. And it was a learning. It was all learning from my parents and my grandparents. I learned a lot from them. My dad would go trapping a lot every season, and he would bring it home, and my mom would clean, skin the beaver, and prepare the moose hide for snowshoes. And I saw them work together to make snowshoes. My dad made tikanagans too, and he made sleds too out of birch bark poles. And he also made crafts out of diamond willow, dried ones. And my mom used to do beadwork a long time ago. See, they learned from their parents and grandparents too, which is what I got to do too, growing up, learning from my parents and grandparents. Yes. That's what I know about them. They were always working. My grandmother used to take me all over the place in her canoe, showing me all these medicines in the land and the berries, telling me stories and legends. What did I do to have fun? My parents told me a story when I was I guess I was 5 or 6 years old. I used to get tree boughs, and make a little flooring on the ground. You know, that's what they used a long time ago, is tree boughs to make the flooring inside the teepee. So that's what I was doing. And also, I used to play with little twigs and pretend I was smoking fish in the teepee, like you see in the teepee. And I used to use leaves. I get little sticks and I put the leaves in there, and I pretend putting them on the rack in my fire. And there was also another game called Napahon. It's made of caribou bones or moose bones, and there's a moose hide tied to it. And then you just do this and get points for that. And it's also made out of tree boughs. You can do this during the summer. And we made little boats from birch bark when they peel. This time of the year, soon they'll be peeling off. So this time of the year, we used to make little canoes, and when we went out on the canoe, we would drag them or go to the shoreline and play. And in the springtime, all the baby fish come to the shoreline. And we used to go down to the shoreline and look under the rocks to see if there's little fish. There's usually little walleyes, baby walleyes, baby mariah fish, and baby northern pikes. We used to catch them and put them in a can, just and pretend that they're our pets for a little bit until they they died. And we couldn't keep them long. But sometimes we let them go. You know, they need to grow up too. You know, we did a lot of things. We went to pick berries along the shoreline, Saskatoons, and we played in the sand. You know, we always had something to play with too. Yeah. New things have come our way a lot, like food. We used to eat a lot of traditional food a long time ago, and now there's store-bought food now. And there's more technology, more distractions for children and young people today, and the young parents. And raising children has changed a lot too. It's not the same, and we live in houses now too. A long time ago, we used to live in log cabins and teepees and moss teepees. Yeah, so that's changed a lot too. Yeah. I think that it would be nice if we put children and young people and show them what it was like to live in the land for a few days. That,
Yeah.